Hey guys, Big T's back. And then my wheels. That's my skateboard, everyone. Everyone's been asking about my skateboard, so that's what I roll in on. All right, today, home alone. I'm just gonna do a little meal for myself with some leftovers, right? And I'm gonna make some pasties, or whatever you call it, pasties. So I'm gonna make them for you. Get all the ingredients out. Another Big T cooks. Loving this stuff, so all right, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you everything we need. It's gonna be in your pantry, it's gonna be in your fridge. Leftover stuff too, so a bit bright there underneath that light, but all right, let's get into it. So here we've got our ingredients, all right, for our pasties. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and use 2 carrots. I'm gonna peel and dice them pretty small. Same with the potato, I'll peel and dice them small. And I've got a parsnip, 1 onion, same kind of thing. I've just got a little handful of mince there. I've got some bacon I'm going to throw in there. Seasonings, I like white pepper. White pepper is my favourite. Just puts a bit of spice, a bit of black pepper. I've got a beef stock cube as well. A little bit of Keen's curry, just a little bit of flavour as well. So all that I'm just going to pretty much chop up, and I'm going to saute that in a pan and let that kind of cool down, and then we can basically fill up our pasties. But all that's in your pantry. Put whatever else you want in there, peas and all that, but stuff it. I'm using them veggies. Bit of a veggie, got your meat component. Yeah, so I think that'd be nice, and puff pastry at the end. So I don't know how I'm gonna roll them, stack it all in and see how we go. But Big T's pasties, I'll chop it up, show you, and then we'll start cooking. Easy. Okay, so now I've chopped up all of the stuff. So here's our carrot. You see it's nice and just as small as you can. That's our potato. That's our parsnip and our onion. I was going to use garlic, but it was shit, so I couldn't. Yeah, should have got some new stuff. But yeah, so that's as kind of small as you want it. Now I'm just going to go to the pan with some olive oil. I'm just going to sweat all these off, and I'll kind of show you. But yeah, that's how you kind of want to cut them. Bit of mucking around, but you do it, or it's going to be nice at the very end. So you can see our little ratio there of just bacon and mince, or you don't need that much. All right, so let's just throw all our veggies in now and give them a good saute for, I reckon, 15-20 minutes. Then I'll chuck some, so I've got one hand here and one hand there, so that's not going to work, is it? So I'll put these in, stir them around, and then I can probably get back on the camera better, and we'll put some chicken stock and the flavourings in there. But yeah, let's just saute all these veggies off with that, and away we go. As you can see now, I've just been sweating them off. I've just had a little bit of black pepper. Now I'm just going to put the white pepper in. So, well, just tip it over there. Put some really nice flavour in there. So, hear that sizzling away. Heap of white pepper, black pepper's in there. I reckon that's enough. That's going to make it a bit spicy. All right, only a touch of. Yeah, where the fuck are we? Only a touch of curry powder. All right, touch. Like a little bit. Yep, that's enough. All right, let's give that a bit of a. That's beautiful. So, and now for the last probably 10 minutes, I'm just going to put some beef stock in there, and this is going to soften them veggies right up. So that's looking good. How good's that for a filling? It doesn't look good on the camera, but it looks awesome. And then just tip her in, like that, and just let that kind of simmer now, and that'll soften all the veggies up, and that puts a bit of flavour too in all your veggies, that beef stock. So, all right, let's let that go for another 20 minutes, let it cool down, and then we're putting some pasties together. Right, Big T, moment of truth. So now I've just got my puff pastry out. I've just got a knife. I've just cut it into four squares, all right? I've also made egg wash, so 1 egg, a little bit of milk, and I've just kind of patted around the sides there. All right, so now I'm going to show you, all right? Our mixture's done, looking bloody beautiful. Now, let's put some filling. Here we go, spoonful. Let's go bang in the middle, like that. Let's try and go maybe, I reckon just under 2 tablespoons, right? It's probably maybe too much, or here we go. All right, so let's pick it up from one end, and let's kind of fold fold it over, like that, to the other point. All right, like that. All right, like that. And then we'll kind of hand. We'll get a fork. I might try and pull the bug out of hand like that. So we're making it like a bit of a triangle. Exactly like that. So a little triangle. And we sort of squish down all the, crimp down all the edges. Like that. Oh, someone's coming home. Like that. And there we go. There's Big T's pasty. Have all that. Pretty much like that. So we'll just keep doing them, and then we'll put them on a tray. So that's how you make a pasty. So there are my first 4 famous pasties. So just giving them an extra kind of coat with egg wash. Oven's on 180. Not too bad. You just got to fold them and crimp them up. So let's get them in the oven and see how they go. All right, so pasties are done. Have a look at these. Just pan around them, babe. Have a look at them. Have a look at that. Big T cooks. Pasties are done. Bit of dead horse. All right, let's have a try and see if they're what they're made out to be. So let's have a crack. Right. Flaming, chunky. Fuck, not too bad. Actually not too fucking bad at all. Sorry for swearing. Big T cooks. I'm not going to post the recipe because it's too hard. I'll visually talk you through it, but easily done. Have a go at it, let me know. So, Big T cooks, let me know if you want any more.